Good day, welcome back to the channel. I hope you're all doing great as always. Here today, I want to talk about what makes Delta Kim unique. As of today, we have about 40,000 active miners at the moment, according to this chart that I'm looking at. Registration and mining trend as at today. That's number one thing that makes them stood out, because they have active miners. If you see a good what's it called again, a good project, you will always know from the turnout. You understand? From the turnout from people and community and all that. This is an example. Another thing is they are now on Play Store. For instance, if you are new to this project, maybe this is your first time of coming across my video or Delta Kim or anything about mining, you can still participate. I will drop the invite link under the comment section. You can as well download from Play Store and then use my invite link, or whichever any other invite link you see under the comment section. You can use it. It is safe. Then if you don't know how to go about the registration, I've made a video about that. You can watch my previous video. Yes, that's about that. So they are now on Play Store. That's another thing we should look at that makes them stood out, that makes them unique, for you to know that this project is not ordinary project. That's another thing. Another thing that makes Delta Kim unique is that they are decentralized. They have decentralized network. And by that, you should know that their utility should speak more compared to other mining apps. Also, their verification terminal is so reliable. Yes, I said this. Why did I say this? If you come here, let me show you something. Before we go there, let me show you this. Did you see these people? These are their sponsor. They are affiliated with this coin, this particular coin, Intem this thing. Let me come here. This ICP, they are the one co-founding this Delta Kim, and they have listed already. They are stable coin. They are in the market already. That's another thing that made them stood out. That's actually a privilege if you are on this particular app. So you just have to like stay consistent, keep mining, keep showing up. This ICP, I think I don't really know their this thing on in the market, but I think they are doing well. It is in the market already, and I think they are above $1. Yeah, these people, they are the one fundraising Delta Kim app. For you to know that it is a legit crypto to my it's a legit project. Yeah, so let's come here again. There's another thing I want to show us here is this thing. Okay, I think here is where I'm trying to come. Here, if you look here, their verification, this is what I'm talking about. Their verification terminal is so reliable. Why? Because if you notice, through the registration, before they verify you, they won't only take your email or passphrase. They don't need all that, because they know if you lose access to your this thing and you don't have quick phrase again, you lose all your token. But with Delta Kim, all you just need is your SMS, your SIM, the SIM you use in registering. Even if you now feel like, oh, I'm not interested in this project, maybe you now delete it from your phone and you don't remember the login and all that. Maybe after 5 years, you now see that they are popping up, they are booming just like BTC or Ethereum or Pi or whichever coin. You now show interest later. You can still have access to your to your token due to you have the SIM. If you still have the SIM, you have access to your token. That's another thing that make them stood out. Another thing is I want you to take notice. Delta won't distribute your total earnings at once so as to create stability for their coin and also to avoid dumping. Many people after listing, they just withdraw all their money and then before you know, there won't be stability for the coin that just been listed. So Delta Kim is avoiding that, and they'll be strategic with the way they disburse their token. Also, one thing I need you to know is that Delta will have a large utility after listing. I said this because they are creating ecosystem already. Ecosystem whereby people will be able to trade goods at the expense of Delta coin. I hope you get that. So this will boost their market. It will boost their coin. It will boost their token in the market, whereby they will have stable coin in the market. When a coin has utility, it will surely be stable. Just for example, look at Pi. You understand? Stuff like that. So they are stable because they have utility. So Delta is one of the testnet node mining app that you can rely on. Based on their white paper, let's look at this. How to get more DTC. I've talked about that. Continuous mining, consistent. You can through invites and all that. You understand? So that's how you can this thing. I'm trying to look at their value. What is the value of DTC? The value of DTC is determined by the consensus of all Delta members, and the final price is reflected by the transaction between the buyer and seller of the commodity. Therefore, no one can set a price for DTC. I hope you get this now. For the transaction of this thing, that's to tell you that these people are not just crypto mining app. No, they are serious. They are intentional with their projects. They are not here to play. They are here to stay. After user passes KYC, it will be gradually released accordingly to the white paper. That's what I explained earlier on. That they won't release all their money, all the token you've earned at once, because they notice people usually dump the coin immediately after listing. So they are strategic. They are intentional with their moves. They are wise. I love this kind of project, and the released DTC can circulate freely. I hope you get this, to circulate freely, because they will release it steady, not just at once, and then before you know, there won't be stability in the market. Also, can I install Delta app? Yes, you can now install it. Multiple devices at the same, but one thing you should note that Delta will not allow multiple mining. For instance, you have, let's say my email now, olaminongod@gmail.com, and now because I think, okay, I have two devices, I will now try to use different device, not knowing that I have same email. Even if I have different email, they will still verify, because they are smart. They use computer, so they know how to track each individual. So don't try to play smart and then lose the two mining phase that you are doing at once. Just be consistent and just focus on one mining phase. Don't try to cheat others. So Delta won't allow that, so don't mine in different places. So one thing that can boost your mining, I've made video on that. Consistency, invites, consistency and invite, that's the major thing that can boost your invites. And also, maybe if you try to participate in co-founding their community and all that. So that's that. But let's see this. Delta has open source some sub projects, and will gradually and fully open source them as planned. You know, they have a lot of plan. They have a lot of plan. Let's see as they unravel some other things. Let's see this. What is the App Square? The App Square is Delta decentralized application market, a platform for Delta online ecosystem construction and a future-oriented Web3 application center. Any user with development capabilities can develop Delta applications and settle in. Do you understand what I just read? Like, what they are saying here is you can bring in ideas, and they are kind of related to, let's say, Pi network. Just like you can build app and then come into Delta web page to like grow and transact, you know, sell your products or sell your what's it called, service, and then that kind of thing, just to transact. These people have a lot of plan, future plan, not just plan, future plan, and relevant one to say. So let's see this. What is ICP crowdfunding? It is a way for Delta to raise funds for smart contract operation. Users can raise ICP4 tokens and obtain a certain amount of DTC. This ICT, the way I understand it, this ICT is more like, you know what these people did? What was it? Bloom. Yeah, it's more like Bloom, whereby you can create your own currency and transact, that kind of thing. That's how I understand that. What is multi-chain wallet? Decentralized multi-chain wallet is one of the core functions built into this Delta system. Delta multi-chain wallet enables user to transfer assets, exchange information, and collaborate with other blockchains. It can easily receive and send other public chain assets, and when users manage these assets, they do not need any private keys. All this my menomics key it has made a lot of people lose their token, to be honest. All these private keys and all that, sometimes you even input your right private key to be confusing you sometimes. So I understand that. So Delta is saving us the stress. Even without your private keys, you can still log in into your account. You can still have access to some other activities going on in that app. This is what they are saying here. So it can easily receive and send other public chain assets, and when user manage these assets, they do not need any private keys, mnemonic, or password. This convenient and secure features is mainly due to Delta 3 number verification. I told you earlier, they have email verification, this other verification, your email verification, your code number, and the SMS stuff, you understand? So that makes it easy. Say decentralized multi-chain wallets, that means you can use Ethereum network, Lana network, and Sui network. Delta are just one of a kind, so I will advise you take it seriously. But this is just me trying to convince you, not to confuse you. It depends on your description, whether the project worth your time, whether it's worth mining or not. So your opinion remains yours, and I respect that. So I'm not trying to like say, oh, they are sure or something, but this is just based on few things that I've learned so far when it comes to cryptocurrency. But your opinion still remains yours. Till I come away next time, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel, hit the like button, and share to your loved ones. Peace out. Bye.